Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and this is going to be a pretty interesting video that we're going to be doing. So in today's video, we're going to go over what $50,000 will buy you with a new Ram truck in today's market. Before we get into the video though, a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry Miller Dodge Ram Jeep Presto here in Sandy, Utah for giving me some time with this truck. Check out the inventory in the description down below. This one is available for sale if you're interested. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below as well. Let's get into the video. So first off, under the hood, we have a naturally aspirated 3.6 liter V6 that goes through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 19 around town and then 24 on the highway, with power outputs being 305 horsepower and then 269 pound-feet of torque, with a max towing capacity of right around 7,000 pounds. Now let's go over some exterior features here on this $50,000 Ram. So first off, we have our 1500 eTorque badge here off to the side to let you know that this is an eTorque V6. And then this one is silver in color. We've got these halogen bulbs here at the front, and then you guys can see here with the chrome accenting on the grille, got the Ram logo there in the center. And then notice with the fog lights here at the bottom, and then chrome front bumper as well. No tow hooks or anything. We do have an air dam here at the very bottom. Very loud Ram TRX as well. But other than that, that is everything for the front end. Coming to the side here, we've got two 75mm tires wrapped around 18-inch wheels in the front and over in the rear as well. And you guys can see, pretty simplistic from a wheel design perspective. And then here's a quick look at the front suspension. And then notice here with the Ram logo down below, this one does have the trailer mirrors, so they flip up. You just gotta muscle it a little bit. And you're supposed to drive this with the mirrors up like this all the time. Doesn't matter if you're towing or not towing. It's just a Ram thing. Once you're a Ram owner, you'll understand. Anyways, popping here to the rear, you guys can see we've got a wheelhouse liner. And then this does have coil suspension in the back end. That's one of the hallmarks of the Ram truck. And now you guys can see this is a quad cab. So here's your full side view. So here's our key fob. We have our unlock and our lock function. You got the Ram logo there on the back, and popping here to the rear, notice we have a dampened tailgate. We have a payload capacity of 1,703 pounds with this specific truck. And then you guys can see not a lot to go over with the bed itself. This is a 6.5 foot bed if you guys are running from a length perspective. And then you got a cargo light there at the top, and then lifting up the tailgate, pretty easy. Now finishing things up with the rear, notice we got our Bighorn logo, 4x4 badge, and then you can see here with the taillights, chrome bumper here down below with the receiver hitch at the bottom. And then with the V6, you got the exhaust tip that kind of pokes out the side. And there you go. So here's the door panel in the rear. You guys can see this little nice trim piece here and some material that looks like it's padded, but it's actually not. It's all hard touch here on the door panel. That's part of the quad cab life. And then we've got the Bighorn seats. You can see really nice cloth. And then notice here at the center portion with the inserts, got a nice grab handle to help us get in. So you can see legroom, then headroom as well. Now it's got a storage pocket right here. And then you guys can see down below, we've got some vents and some extra storage space, nothing too crazy happening. It does come with these nice rubber floor mats, so that is definitely a big plus. And also, here's the rear window. We'll go over that in a little bit. Let's head to the front. Now here's the front door panel. You guys can see again with the black trim, the cloth trim down below, and then all of the silver trim around that, and then the padding and stitching down below that. Window controls front two are automatic. Again, like I said, trailer mirrors on this truck. And then here's the front seat with the pop-up headrest like that. And then notice again with the inserts. Now the Bighorn does have the most comfortable seats in a, quote-unquote base model truck that you can get right now. And then you guys can see with the power adjustment there on the side. Pedal layout down below. We have a pedal adjustment with this truck. We've got our parking brake, light control here with the fog light and the cargo light. Steering wheel is manually adjustable. Let's pop in. So here is the steering wheel. You can see the padding all around. We've got our cruise control here with the gear limiter, radio controls here on the back, voice command phone controls for the center stack. We have our turn signal, windshield wiper, stock, and well, that's all for the steering wheel. Now here is the center gauge cluster. You guys can see the RPMs and the temperature gauge on that side, and then you've got the speed, fuel gauge on the other side. And then here is the center screen. So you can see the different menus you can scroll through here with the truck. Obviously the preferred menu is just to be a Speedo, but it's cool you can see a bunch of different bits of vehicle information there in the center. Now before we go over the infotainment system, we got to mention there's a 12 volt there at the top, and then notice the darker trim there. And then if we pop it into reverse, here is the backup camera. We've got trajectory lines that turn with the steering wheel, and you have a zoom function there with the receiver hitch, so you know it's solid from a camera perspective. Now as for the rest of the infotainment system, you guys can see you've got this shortcut bar here at the bottom. Response time with the screen is fantastic, and other than that, I mean, it's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory from a usability standpoint. We've got our analog controls for the radio, climate controls, as well as the single zone climate. We've got a tow haul mode, stability control, trailer brake control, and then we have the dial shifter here to select the gear. Notice we have our two-wheel drive, four-wheel auto, four-wheel high, four-wheel low, true neutral, and then your auto stop start if you want to turn that function off. And then we have some charging ports down here, and then you can see the little center console. Well, not center console, but extra storage space in the center. Anyways, under seat storage, because this one does have a bench seat, so you can just pull that strap, pull it down, and you got more storage here at the top, some nice padding, and then you've got a couple cup holders. We have the dual glove box here in the truck. It says Bighorn right there, and finishing things up here in the rear, we've got a power sliding window, darker colored headliner, normal mirror, nothing that crazy happening. So here's our window sticker for said Bighorn. So Ram 1500 Bighorn quad cab 4x4. Here's the base price, $44,355. And you know, it comes with quite a bit of standard equipment. We do have some optional equipment, including the paint color. This is a Bighorn level 1 equipment group added to it. The rubber floor mats, it's got the trailer tow mirrors, the 7-inch color display, wheelhouse liner, 33-gallon fuel tank, trailer brake control as well. And after all of those packages and the package value savings of $1,700 by getting the equipment level 1 equipment group, we have a total MSRP of $49,190, which isn't $50,000 from a technical standpoint, but if we include taxes, after taxes for most states, unless you're in a state that doesn't have taxes, you're going to be over $50,000 for this pickup truck. So I want you guys to let me know what you think about the pricing on the Ram trucks. Now obviously, you know, we've had crazy inflation over the last year, and so vehicle prices have gone up by a massive amount. It's not just Ram that's doing this, it's a bunch of other automakers as well. And so it's just interesting to see like how much money you have to spend to get certain things on a truck nowadays. I mean, I remember when a truck like this was, let's just say a lot less expensive than it is today. Anyways, again, a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry Miller Dodge Ram Jeep Chrysler here in Sandy, Utah for giving me some time with this truck. Link to their inventory in the description down below. I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say about this. I'll see you.